Hello, my awesome network. Hope everyone is great and you're enjoying the week. This video is a bit different. It's a career video. I've been receiving few messages about breaking into data and analytics, breaking into tech or breaking into digital. And they are at different levels. So I think I would need to kind of tackle them in different videos. But for today's video, I'm going to answer the question about breaking into tech at a management level, especially if you are at a management level or a senior position. How can you actually break into tech or break into data and analytics at that level? With that, I'll share with you the 5 main things that I believe are very important if you're breaking into tech or breaking into data and analytics at a management level. And they are based on my personal experience. So my background were obviously a lot of people in data and analytics at leadership and senior leadership, directors, and up to the C-suite, which is the chief data officer. They didn't come up with a data and analytics certificate at their graduate degree. We've basically learned that along the way. We've shifted careers somehow. And I would share with you my experience and experience from some of my colleagues or friends who actually did break a management level. So the first thing that I'd share, I believe is really important is build on your strength, build on your management experience. Although you're breaking into tech or you're breaking into data and analytics or breaking into digital, still your management experience is very important. It's not something that you forget about because it's one of the crucial transferable skills. Once you break into tech, the way you manage your stakeholders, manage projects, do presentations, speak or communicate, those are very important, and you've built them along the years. So take them with you, move them with you when you move your data and analytics management role. So build in your strength, or leadership, or if you're a senior level or a management level, this is something you just transferable. The other thing is build on your functional experience. So whether you have moved from finance, purchasing, engineering, I don't know, whatever function you've moved from, really there is something transferable you can get with you. And I'll give you examples. So if you've moved from finance, the way you look and do the analysis of the numbers or business case evaluation and all that, those are transferable skills. Those are things that you can build on. The other thing is something like if you've moved from purchasing, for example, your negotiation skills. This is needed again in data and analytics. If you've moved from marketing, those are things that you can build on, let alone that you can actually do data and analytics in those areas. So if you've moved from a role that is not data and analytics to a role that is data and analytics within the same functions, that is perfect because you know the technical skills of the function. That's the first thing. The second thing is you need to learn data and analytics. You need to learn the profession. It's quite wide, it's quite massive, and it is so interesting. And while you're moving into data and analytics, it is important to understand that this profession includes so many areas. It includes data engineering, data governance, visualization. It includes modeling, AI. In some companies, it includes even like the blockchain and metaverse and all that. They sit under the chief data officer. Really depends. So this is how rich this profession is. So you will need to learn about all that, and obviously learn more about if you're moving, you need to focus on the thing that you'll do straight away. So if you're moving into data and analytics role and it's data engineering, so basically that's your top priority. You need to understand what is data engineering. So that's my second important point when you're breaking into management in data and analytics. The third is, if you want to break into management into data and analytics, and you're not there yet, so there isn't a role yet, one of the main things that you can do is identify opportunities within your area, within your function, within your team, and start delivering. So basically, for example, you can identify an opportunity to do an analysis or a modeling, and you can start gathering the data and understand how to gather the data, put the data in the cloud, and do visualization. Or this is what I'm speaking about is quite a big project. It can end up like a really massive project, but you can do small things like let's do the analysis, let's do the modeling, or even on Excel, just start doing proper modeling, start understanding what is modeling, and then grow step by step. Do visualization, understand how to put the data in the cloud, or pull data from the cloud. So this is all, like, identifying opportunities will help a lot if you want to move into data analytics, because basically you're kind of building your own portfolio and your own experience within the company. So it's brilliant. The fourth suggestion would be, or fourth important point would be, roll up your sleeve and do things yourself. This is something I received from one of my mentors, and I still remember it because it helped me a lot. If you can't code, if you don't understand what the constraints around coding, if you understand the language, you don't understand what is the cloud, you don't know how people work, you don't need to know 100% of everything, but the basics of data and analytics you really need to understand. So roll up your sleeve, do things yourself. You can't manage a team where you don't really know what they're doing or the challenges that they're facing. So this is very important. Roll up your sleeve and do things yourself and learn. Last thing I'd say is kind of really linked to all that. Continue learning. This profession is maturing as I'm speaking now, and as we're speaking and we're chatting, and it is maturing. It is it's very interesting. It's awesome. I'm so passionate about it. You need to continue learning because it's just developing. Build your own portfolio outside of work. So go and do consulting projects for non-for-profit. And this is something I've done personally when I wanted to get into data and analytics. So go and speak to non-for-profit, small businesses in your areas, and try to help them. Create your portfolio online. Create your own visualization portfolio or codes, or create your own. Create it. It's you. And if you don't have this experience at that level, you need to gain it somehow. And imagine that you're hiring someone. You'll be more comfortable if you see that person, he or she, already have a portfolio, and you've seen what they've delivered. You've seen that they were really serious about data and analytics. They went out of their way, went above and beyond to learn, to get into the profession. Makes so much difference. So those are 5 main things that I would suggest to think about if you're getting into data analytics from a management perspective. I've got so many similar questions which I will do my best to answer in different Wednesday videos. But please keep sharing your questions. Let me know what you need me to cover, whether it's from a data analytics perspective, management perspective, from the profession itself, things that you're facing, challenges that you're facing at work. Let me know, and I'll be more than happy to share the answers here on my YouTube channel. And until next Wednesday, have a great week and see you next Wednesday.